Q8231-1 for passenger carrying operations under 14 CFR Part 121, which situation would be considered part of the required rest period? A. Deadheading to home base after the last scheduled flight. B. Electing to fly as a passenger from home base after the flight duty period ends. C. Training conducted in a flight simulator. The correct answer is B. Duty is any task that a member of the flight crew is required to complete by the certificate holder, including but not limited to the flight duty period, flight duty, pre- and post-flight duties, administrative work, training, deadhead transportation, positioning the aircraft on the ground, loading the aircraft, and servicing the aircraft. Rest period refers to a continuous period of time that is defined in the future during which the flight crew member is free from all restrictions placed on them by the certificate holder, including, if necessary, freedom from current work obligations. 8238. Theater means A. A geographical area in which the distance between the flight crew member flight duty period departure point and arrival point differs by no more than 90 degrees longitude. B. A geographical area in which the distance between the flight crew member flight duty period departure point and arrival point differs by no more than 75 degrees longitude. C. A geographical area in which the distance between the flight crew member flight duty period departure point and arrival point differs by not more than 60 degrees longitude. The correct answer is C. A theater is a location where the difference in latitude between the flight crew member's departure point and arrival point during their flight duty period is no greater than 60 degrees. Based on local time in the theater where the flight crew member was most recently acclimated, the applicable flight duty period is determined. 9837. Physiological night's rest means A. 9 hours of rest that encompasses the hours of 0100 and 0700 at the crew member's home base. B. 10 hours of rest that encompasses the hours of 0100 and 0700 at the crew member's home base. C. 12 hours of rest that encompasses any continuous B-hour period for uninterrupted or disturbed rest. The correct answer is B. In aviation, physiological night's rest refers to a period of rest that is intended to provide the crew member with sufficient sleep during the nighttime hours. The duration of the rest period is typically 10 hours, and it should include the hours between 0100 and 0700 at the crew member's home base. This rest period is important for maintaining proper circadian rhythm and ensuring the crew member's readiness for duty. 9838. In order to be assigned for duty, each flight crew member must report A. On time, in uniform, and properly prepared to accomplish all assigned duties. B. To the airport on time, after the designated rest period and fully prepared to accomplish assigned duties. C. For any flight duty period rested and prepared to perform his/her assigned duties. The correct answer is C. Each flight crew member is required to arrive for every flying duty time refreshed and ready to carry out their assigned tasks. 9839. Flight crew members must receive fatigue education and awareness training. A. With all required air carrier dispatcher and every flight crew member training activity. B. Annually for flight crew members and every 24 months for dispatchers, flight crew member schedulers, and operational control individuals. C. Annually for flight crew member schedulers, operational control individuals, and flight crew members and dispatchers. The correct answer is C. Each certificate holder is required to create and carry out an education and training program that has been authorized by the administrator. All employees of the certificate holder responsible for enforcing the terms of Part 117, including flight crew members, dispatchers, people directly involved in scheduling flight crew members, or in operational control, and any employee providing direct management oversight of these areas must receive the training through this program.